All right, Coach. The game started off tight. It was a 14-13 game. What adjustments did you make to kind of pull away from the Panthers?
Honestly, we just kind of stayed the course. We did make some defensive adjustments. I kept telling the offense if we can sustain drives, hopefully we can take the ball out of 27's hands, and I think we kind of did that in the second half. That I really think they're underrated up front. They played two juggernauts the first 2 weeks, and you can't judge those games on how good these guys are. John Curtis and Picayune are arguably two of the best teams in Mississippi and Louisiana, respectively. So, we knew we had our hands full with 27. Disappointed. We got running backs open out of the backfield, pretty much open anytime we wanted. We just need always to be able to catch those, play pitch and catch. But and number 8 gave us problems. Eight's is good a defensive lineman as we faced. We faced some really good special players the last couple of weeks, and Chalmette and these guys. And but we stayed the course and kept moving the ball and thankfully it all worked out.
Talk about the defense. They didn't score another point out of this coming into the second half. Talk about the resiliency of the defense, tightening up and being able to execute.
Yeah, like I said, we did a better job. The key was when they did throw it, we defended that well, and we did a little better job of tackling the second half. We kind of got the ball out of 27's hands, and it just played a whole lot better. But it's just we do what we do. It usually comes down to not maybe just great, changing anything. It's just you got to execute better. You got to tackle better. But just proud of our guys. Proud of our guys.
Talk about coming into the second half. How big was that fumble recovery coming off the
huge.
Northshore kickoff?
Huge. That was huge. Causing another turnover was huge. Hated to see us turn it over at the end, but we stress stripping the ball and punching it out, and we're doing a good job at it. Our special teams. I can't say enough about it. We've caused turnovers on special teams several times so far this year, and I'm excited about that.
Thank you, Coach.